Hello everybody, hope they are good. What's going on with Bitcoin? Could we see a reversal today? Well, the truth is that yesterday's CPI came slightly hotter than expected, came at 3.7% instead of 3.6%. Then we also got the FTX approval from the court, so they can liquidate some assets, but they have those tokens locked for quite some time, so I don't see that as a problem in the short term. Now, I knew that Sol was going to react to it because, people panic, they sell, and you can see here that right after those news got released, this happened, okay? This red candle, it's like a 3% drop in price, okay? And then, amazingly, you can see how price, completely retraced that move and then even continue going higher. So, I mean, Sol got affected in the very short term, literally in that hour, but then they just didn't care and they pushed price up. Okay, so that's good news for crypto now. Of course, if you look at this chart and the 1 hour time frame, it looks good, because you have basically broken out of this zone. Okay, you're out of the 1 hour 50 MA. But the problem is that if you go into the 4 hour time frame, right now, you are there playing with the 4 hour 50 MA. So I wouldn't long Solana as long as it doesn't close above the 4 hour 50 minutes. So basically you want Solana to close above this purple line, okay? And then that will tell you, okay, yes, you could long it. But the problem is always the same. The problem is Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing? And what are we anticipating for Bitcoin in the next New York session? Well, the truth is that this was our projection, okay, from 7 days ago. And you can see how Wednesday, okay? On Wednesday and Thursday, Bitcoin kind of continue going up. So this was, a pump, retrace, continuation. We filled this week, okay? And then you had also here an aggressive drop right after filling the week, 1.6% drop in 1 hour candle, okay? Now Bitcoin is continuing going up. Why? Because it left a liquidity pool behind, and it's this one over here, okay? So if I mark it for you, that's a liquidity pool, all right? So we still have to come all the way here to 26,500, probably in today's New York session. And if you remember our plan, basically we had this plan, okay? On Wednesday, we retraced the 1 hour and the 4 hour 50 MA. 4 hour if I'm not wrong, hang on. Yeah, there you go, you see it there. And then the continuation to the upside. All right, maybe this could be slightly adjusted, something like this. All right. But this is the plan that I have for today, okay? I'm expecting a midweek reversal. We could probably see a spike again, okay? Retrace this liquidity pool, maybe even break the high, okay? So that would be this stop hunt here, okay? That stop hunt there. It could take you all the way to 26,800, something like that, and then you could see price dropping from there, okay? So today I'm expecting a midweek reversal. So let me explain to you again why here. So let me remove all of this. By the way, yes, if price breaks above the 50 EMA in the daily time frame, then the short scenario is invalidated, okay? But that's what I'm anticipating, that maybe we see today a stop hunt towards this zone, 26,700, 26,800, even 27K, why not, all the way to the 50 EMA, and then a drop. Because if you look at the weekly cycle, well, the weekly psychological cycle, this is something that I also teach the guys in the course. But basically, you have the weekend range. So let's draw it. That's your weekend range here. Okay. Then you go Monday's false move. That's this drop. Okay, you can see it there. Then the week's trend, and then on Thursday. Sometimes on Wednesday, but usually on Thursday you see the midweek reversal back into the weekend range, okay? I know that my arrow was pointing towards this Asian pump. I think we'll eventually retrace this candle here. It might take a few more days, okay? Because we're talking, if not today, about pretty much, how much of a drop is this? We'll be talking, if not, about 5% drop. Can that happen today? It could, but I mean, it's more likely that we it take more days to get there, but it's likely that we go again to this weekend range based on this pattern, okay? And that would be all the way to 25,900 and 25,700, okay? something like that. That is the scenario that I'm hoping for today, right? And then maybe on Friday you could either continue going lower, or the most likely thing is either a little pump or sideways. All right, so that's what I'm expecting to happen basically in the next 24 hours. So far, our plan for the week has been, I would say, pretty much on point. Something that, it gives me confidence to believe that today we might see that midweek reversal. Again, I might be completely wrong, but that's how I play the markets, okay? It's based on possibilities. Every trade setup, every trade that you take is based on possibilities. What is more likely? Is it more likely that this happens or that happens, okay? And that's how I play the market. So under my understanding, it's more likely that today we'd see the midweek reversal, okay? So that's why I'm expecting a drop today in the crypto market. Today we got lots of news announcements. We got right now, we're going to have in a couple of hours, the European Central Bank interest rate decision. We're also going to get PPI data in the US, retail sales and unemployment claims. So it's going to be a massive day. But if I'm not wrong, I think that after 1 p.m. UTC time, the market should be settled. I think that by then we would have heard all those news announcements, okay? And then the New York session is going to absorb all the information and then trade accordingly. So, I would suggest to keep an eye on that data that's going to come out, because if it's negative for Bitcoin or if it's positive for the dollar, all right, then this has even higher chances to play out. All right, so that's what I'm looking for today. Weekend range, Monday's false move, week's trend, midweek reversal, and then maybe on Friday, either sideways or a little pump. All right, so that's pretty much everything regarding with Bitcoin. Now I would like to get my projection back. There it is. And this is what I'm going to keep an eye on, okay? This projection, it's still valid. Maybe, again, we could adjust it a tiny bit more like this, all right? But something like this. This zone is a zone that I want to make business in, all right? So now let's go to high block capital, but I'm sure we're going to still see those liquidations there. Let's go there. We're in high block capital, and you can see the delta is at $8 billion worth of long liquidations. Okay, in yesterday's video, I think we were around $4 or $5 billion, and I was telling you we're probably gonna get to 10 billions and then drop. So far we're at 8. Okay, if they set a stop hunt right before the New York session to hit, right below 27k, then that is likely to be $10 billion, and then you can see that drop. And look at these liquidations here. Look at the spikes of liquidity here at the right of the chart, all right? You go there, 25,700, you got $204 million worth of long liquidations. But you also got here 25,488, a lot of liquidations, and all the way to 25,200. Okay, that's basically the Asian pump. So, I mean, the liquidity, if I look at this, there are more traders positioned on long than on short. So that means that the long positions are at risk, theoretically, $8 billion right now. And the liquidity is to the downside. So this is not a place where I would like to open longs. Okay, it's as simple as that. Now let's go to the liquidation heat map. 7 days time frame. Let's see what we got here. Look at these guys. I mean, it's not a coincidence. Come on, this can't be a coincidence. Look at that week, okay? We then hit these liquidations, then the liquidity increased, and it happened again here. All right, and the liquidity increased. We didn't hit it for $100. Why? Because the market maker wants to increase the liquidations here, so when they spike price up to this zone, they're gonna hit more liquidations that they could have done previously. Okay, so the move is gonna be more efficient. So you can even see this yellow bar getting brighter after yesterday's spike up. All right, so quite interesting sum between 26,650 and 26,800. Now if we go to the 12 hours time frame, I haven't checked this today. All right, quite interesting. You can see that liquidity up there still, okay? 26,600 and 26,650. So again, Even this time frame is telling me that the liquidity is still present up there. 1 month time frame, the distances are, too far away. Literally, we are $2,000 away from this zone, and almost $3,000 away from this zone. Now, it's not giving me much information. We're too distant from those two zones. And the 3 months time frame, what I see here is, what we've talked previously. Look at that week, didn't hit this zone. The liquidity increases. They set price back down again on Monday, but they don't hit this zone. The liquidity increases. Now we go, not only one yellow bar like we did here, now we got 3. 1, 2, 3. There is a lot of liquidations in this zone. So that's what I think, that in the midterm, price is set to go down. Okay. Of course, as a day trader, I'm taking advantage of these little intraday moves. But in the bigger picture, price should still head down, okay, and hit these liquidations in the higher time frame. So that's what I think for Bitcoin. Now, before I finish this video, I want to remind you that this campaign that I'm doing with BinkX, one of the top exchanges and one of the few ones that doesn't require KYC, it finishes on Friday. So we only have today and tomorrow, okay? And basically, it's simple. You register using the referral link, you deposit $50 and keep it there for at least 3 days, and then you're gonna get $50 for free. All right, so you put 50, you get 50. Simple. You also have some other rewards. For example, trading over $5,000 in trading volume, including leverage. So it's not as much. You get a $100 bonus. Okay, and of course, active traders using my referral links are gonna get access to the indicator that I'm working on. That it's going to highlight the wicks, the liquidity pools, trading sessions, etc. And also students from the course that, well, it's been currently for a couple of months. So that's pretty much everything, guys. Thank you so much for your support and for watching the video, and I'll see you soon.